9 out of 10 people that attempt to day trade cannot be successful if they're actually overweight. The reason why is because a lot of times if you're overweight, you lack discipline. Now, I'll give you a story of an actual how I developed discipline so I could become a better day trader, and proof of why what I'm saying is true. So when I first started day trading years ago, it's been a while. It was essentially, I think I had a strategy that worked. I was tweaking it, fixing it, trying to just make it work. I'd make some money one day, the next day I'll lose some money, the next day I'll make a good amount of money, the next day I'll lose 4x, right? And then I basically said, you know what, screw it. Every time I avoid my rules, even though it says sell here, I'd sell way down here. Then I'm gonna go outside the house. I'm gonna jog from my house, 4 houses down, just to the stop sign and back. That's all I did. Did that the first time, went outside, lost the trade. Like, dang, I gotta go ahead and do this stupid jog. Stepped outside the house, put my shoes on, went from here, stop sign back. And when I tell you I hadn't jogged in a long time, I was exhausted as hell. But it helped because when I went back the next day to trade, I wanted to make a bad decision. I said, nope, I ain't doing that. I'm terrified. I really don't want to run. But what ended up happening was it helped for a couple days. And then it went back to the same cycle of, since I didn't have discipline, I went back to making bad trades, unfortunately. So I said, screw it. The stop sign's not painful enough. How about I go from my house, 4 houses down to the stop sign, and all the way down the street. So basically to my stop sign, then stop sign further on down, because it's kind of like an L shape, basically is what I ran. Did that the first time, don't know how long it was, probably wasn't even that long, if we're being honest, probably maybe max 0.20th of a mile, not even a quarter of a mile, but pretty close. Exhausted again. Went back to trading got better, right? And then it slowly started slumping back to that same negative piece to it. So I said, okay, you know what? There's something to this. So if I saw it as, if on a weekly basis, I basically, by the end of the fifth end of the 5th day, I started to slump back again, then I just need to run farther. So I basically took it as, okay, every single week, so I can make sure the pain stays there, so I can make it so I don't have a lot of losing trades, I'll go another stop sign, and another stop sign, and another stop sign, and just keep going. I got to the point to where before I could barely run to the stop sign, I was exhausted, to I could basically run, believe it or not, about 10 miles straight. So I had the whole gear on, I had the hydration vest on, had the right shoes on, like conditioned socks that are like a little bit thicker, so because my heels were starting to chafe and stuff like that. I had everything just to make sure I could do this. But the only way it was possible for that to actually happen was, and I stayed consistent for about, what was that? I think 6 months of consistently jogging and consistently trading to become a consistent trader. It created a disciplined trader that made consistent income. So after that, I did multiple different exercises. I did multiple different, either mental ones or physical, different things to keep myself engaged, and so I can keep being a better person, to keep being better fitness wise, and just overall improve myself as a human being. So again, if you're overweight down here, when you really think about it, or anywhere, when you really think about it, just like trading, it's not complicated. Trading is essentially, for my strategy, to make 10% of gain, you need to be right for only 2 minutes. Being right for 2 minutes at a minimum, right? You can do 2 minutes, 5 minutes, so on and so forth. 2 minutes gives you about a 7 to 10% gain of a profit. So if a chart can only go up, down, or sideways, and you need to be right for just 2 minutes, it's not that hard. You've seen markets where they're just falling continuously. That's an easy 5-10%. Similar to weight loss, it's even simpler, technically, right? Excluding people that have medical issues. It's literally a caloric deficit, so eat fewer calories than you're supposed to, or what you have been in the past, and exercise regularly. That's it. They're both, and this one's technically, from just that perspective, 3 to 2, it's technically easier to lose weight than it is to trade, because trading is physical, but also mental. But when it comes to jogging, that has really all of those components in there anyway, because jogging, this is an example, is that 1, it's physical because you're tired. But 2, it's mental because you're tired. You push further because you're tired. You maybe like did a mile, and then you say, you know what? Can I do a mile and a half? Because my brain said I can do it. My body, my legs said no. I don't care. Because in my mind, when I was jogging, I said, my profits to take care of my wife, Kim, is more important than my legs saying I'm tired. So I do not want to be or ever be overweight and be a part of that 9 out of the 10 that can't be successful, because my future with my family and everything is more important than my little pain of my legs and my calves and my hamstrings from just jogging. So I don't care if I go to this stop sign or the next stop sign or the next stop sign or any stop sign. I'm figuring this out. And long story short, I figured it out. But it took a lot of discipline. So again, if you're overweight, 100% you should not be day trading. If you are overweight, fix it. I gave you the magic pill, magic formula to lose weight. Everyone here listening to this video knows how to lose weight.